Hey YouTube, I don't even know where to begin with this issue. Um, the issue I'm talking about is Chick-fil-A and their owner Drew Cathy and why his opinion matters to anybody and why it should matter in their choice of food. Um, Now there's been all this talk, what you have are a bunch of, statist Democrats coming out saying, oh, he's so bigoted and ignorant for having this opinion, I'm not going to buy Chick-fil-A anymore. I'm just going to, graffiti the walls of Chick-fil-A and make liberals look trashy. Then you have the conservatives saying, oh, well, Mr. Cathy's right. I'm going to go to Chick-fil-A and line up in a humongous line to buy chicken sandwiches on one day instead of, maybe using my money to give to the poor, which is something Jesus actually said to do. So that brings this issue to yours truly, the political dark. Now, I find it quite ridiculous that the mayor of a city has the ability to ban a fast food restaurant from his city purely based on the opinions of the CEO, the personal opinions of the CEO. He did not say, but it's implied, that those opinions are obviously not the opinions of the business. I mean, he's not representing the whole business by saying that. He was asked about it and he reaffirmed it. Everyone already knew it. If you knew an ounce about Drew Cathy, you would know that he's a Southern Baptist, and the traditional Southern Baptist view is anti-homosexual marriage. Now, I find it very telling about where we are headed as a country to when the government is to the point that they can have someone, obviously the mayor of a city, ban a private business from operating purely based on their personal views. He has not discriminated against anyone. He's given his view. Now, personally, I think his view, is semi-wrong. Um, Marriage, coming from a non-Christian social libertarian, I don't think gay marriage should be illegal. But the thing is, the government should not be able to give marriages at all. Marriage comes from the root word for mare, meaning mother. And what that means to me is that marriage is between a man and a woman, where someone in the relationship has the ability to be a mother, since that's the linguistic root of the word. But when it comes to the U.S. government, if they're able to give a marriage license, then it becomes a civil right, something that everyone should have. So instead, I think that we should get rid of the ability of government to give marriage licenses. Instead, give them the ability to give civil union licenses. The civil unions can go to anyone, any pair of people, same legal binding, same tax breaks and everything as a marriage license does, without the name marriage, because it's a religious word. um, Maybe you're a liberal who's saying, oh, it's bigoted to make gay marriage illegal. But by defining marriage, which, like I said, is a religious term, in any way, you're being bigoted. You don't know what marriage was intended to be. I mean, or you do, from your standpoint, but everyone has their view on it. And it's really, it gives people a bad representation when you think that you have the right to enforce your view of marriage on anyone else, whether you think it's traditionally between a man and a woman or traditionally between anyone. So that is my commentary on the Chick-fil-A incident, and goodbye, YouTube.